cracking YouTube? It's me, your host Tim, aka the Comic Book Thug, once again bringing another comic book review. Like I said in my previous video for my review, the all new Captain America 1, issue 1. Go check this out. I did it earlier today, but like I said in the previous video, I'm going through it. I got a cold right now, so sorry for my voice to be kind of rough. But this is my review for Captain America and the Mighty Avengers issue 1. So let's just jump straight into it. I was wondering where this was which story would this tie in? Would it tie in with the all new Captain America, or would it tie in with Axis? And it ties in with Axis. Well, I should have known it tied in with Axis because it clearly says Axis right there in the corner. So that was kind of dumb on my behalf. So this is after the events of Axis issue 3. So if you haven't read Axis, go pick that up. It's a good read. If I'm not mistaken, we're in issue 5. Or it might be on 4. It should be on 5. So go pick that up when you get a chance. I'm starting to break out. I can see it on the camera. Drink sodas. Don't drink sodas. Anyway, the comic opens with just regular people around the city talking about the new Captain America, which is Sam Wilson, formerly known as the Falcon. And some people, at least they show 2 old people. One guy, a black guy, old black guy, an old white guy, and the black guy saying they should have made Luke Cage new Captain America, and the white guy saying Ben Grimm, and and then that's the opening pages. People talking about who should be Captain America. Then we go to this beautiful splatter page of well, I don't even think it's called splatter. I use the term splatter page so much, but it's not a splatter page. But it's a beautiful page of that takes up two pages of you see Sam Wilson, Captain America, flying around town talking about who he is and what he stands for, and he sees these two guys in a car driving, speeding, shooting out at the police, and he basically throws his shield and hits both of them in the face, and they crash. And the police officer says, "Good thing he's on the outside, because like he said, he don't even think they're gonna be able to walk again." So real quick, a recap of, I'm not going to go through what was happening to Axis, but I'll tell you what it was, what has happened. All the superheroes was fighting Red Skull, and you got Charles Xavier Brain, and when they beat him, they sent the shockwave out, kind of like the Watcher, Death of the Watcher story, where when the Watcher died, it's the shockwave out. Well, when they got the eyeball of the Watcher, it shot the shockwave, and everybody's secrets revealed. My dog just scared the hell out of me. My dog and my cat is fighting. Yo, get out of there. So when they defeated the Red Skull, it sent a shockwave out, and it inverted everybody. Meaning the bad guys are now acting good, and the good guys are acting bad. So Sam Wilson is like got this mean streak to him. Like he's stopping people. He has no love for criminals. So they take us to the Gym Theater, which is the home of the Mighty Avengers, and Dave Griffin, the old hand. That's what it says, the old hand. I'm not really into the Mighty Avengers, so I don't really know too much about it. But he's talking to a new recruit. I cannot pronounce her name. I'm not even going to try, but it says new recruit under her name, and basically just showing her around. And we see Luke Cage in a suit, and we see Spider-Man sneaking in the building. He's trying to talk to Luke Cage, but Luke Cage don't want to talk to him. This goes back to another story. This ties into the Superior Spider-Man story, where Doc Ock took over Spider-Man's body, and he was basically Spider-Man for the longest time. And Luke Cage not hates, but he's not cool with Spider-Man no more, because when Doc Ock was in his body, Doc Ock pointed a gun at his daughter. So he's mad at Spider-Man that everybody told him that it was Doc Ock, but it took Spider-Man so long to come to him face to face to tell him. So he's mad about that. So then we go to the Cortex Corporation, and with Jason Corntel, I want to say that. I want to probably pronounce his last name wrong, but he's having a board meeting, and in the midst of it, some bad guys break in, and they're calling themselves the Plunderers Men. They some C-graded people, whatever. And the main guy is the Plunderer, and he's basically trying to rob the corporation of all that money and give it to the orphans. And his henchman behind was like, the orphans? What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? And he's like, he feels different. They was on the island when the Red Skull inversion thing happened. So that I thought that was kind of cool how they just doing some random, some C-list, D-list bad guys and explaining to why they trying to act good, but that's why they was. I thought that was kind of cool. So Sam Wilson gets there because he can see through. I never knew this about the Falcons because I didn't really care about the Falcons character, so but he can basically see through all birds' eyes, or whatever. And he talks to birds. So he said when he get there, he said birds was on the roof. So when they saw you, I saw you. So he gets there and he basically he beats the hell out of the plunderers. And it comes down to the final two, the plunderer, the guy in charge, and his second hand, and the plunderer shoots at Captain America, and he holds the shield up, and the shield ricochets a bullet, and it shoots the guy in his second in command in the head, and he's basically dead. And Jason, the CEO, I can't pronounce his last name really well. I'm just gonna say Jason. He's loving everything he sees, and Sam basically he flies off, says, "You probably should get them some medical attention, but if I was you, I would resist the urge." Like, this nigga is full on badass. And Jason was on the phone the whole time with Luke Cage, which was kind of weird. So we go back to Avengers Tower, and Captain America lands there, and Tony Stark is there waiting. Well, his hologram is there waiting. And don't forget, Tony Stark was on the island too, so now he's in San Francisco. You gotta read Superior Iron Man. And he's badass now too. And basically they come up with a plan saying they need to hit Tony Stark's exact words, "Let's destroy the mighty Avengers." And that's where the comic ends. It was a good comic. Like, I actually liked this one better than the all-new Captain America. And maybe because it ties in with Axis, and I like the Axis event. But the only problem I had with this, if you didn't read Superior Spider-Man, if you didn't know about Superior Iron Man, well, not really Superior Iron Man per se, but maybe, but really Superior Spider-Man, if you didn't read none of the Axis books, they even referenced the Watcher, which was original Sin time, which was the original Sin story arc. If you didn't read any of these books, you probably would be lost. And we all know the authors put a little side note at the bottom about read this, when they say something that references back to an old story arc. But luckily for me, I read all these books. Luckily for me, I got into comics around this time where I'm up to date with everything. So only thing I wasn't up to date with was why Captain America is Captain America, why the new Captain America is Captain America now. But that was pretty much it was explained real easy. I didn't read none of the previous Captain America's books, but it was explained very easy. So I didn't even have to read the books to understand. But all in all, I really liked this book. It was a good book. That was my review on Captain America and the Mighty Avengers issue 1. If you picked up this book, let me know in the comments below if you liked it and why you liked it. If you didn't like it, let me know why you didn't like it. Follow my Twitter, my Instagram, which is in the description below. This was review 6. 6 of 6. I did 6 reviews this week. This was the last one. Check out my other reviews. All new Captain America, issue 1. Superior Iron Man, issue 1. All new Thor. I don't think it's the all new Thor. I think it's just Thor, issue 2. Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man. I can't remember what issue. I think it was issue 7 or 9. I can't remember. I think it was 7 though, if I'm not mistaken. It was something else. It was 2 other ones. I can't really remember, but just look at my videos on the side. They're right there. So like, subscribe, share. Please like, please subscribe, please share. And from me, Tune, aka the Comic Thug. Have a nice day.
That's all, folks.